Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the PivotBoss pre-market video for Monday, February 27th, 2023. Happy Monday, everyone. I am Frank Ochoa, aka PivotBoss. Here's a look at the daily time frame of the ES. A bit of a bounce back here in pre-market and overnight trading here, heading into the RTH Open. This follows the previous week, where on a Monday, or rather the Tuesday back from a holiday Monday, price dropped and held near these lows, falling into the end of the week. So a very clear directional downward bias over the short term here, especially since this strong high. That was inflation day to day. Prices rotated lower ever since. We're now below the 8-period average. We're back below year-to-date VWAP, which continues to build out here. And this is a spot here where we've now fallen back below that 40-50 level. 40-50 being right here. And to break back below that zone would suggest a continuation toward the next level lower, which is about 3,900. So we could still see further weakness here ahead. The current pullback that we're seeing right now is an opportunity, at least early on this week, for bears to defend the morning pullback for a shot at weakness later on, unless price can reclaim or reestablish acceptance back above that 40-50 level. So that's what we're looking for here ahead, is for any early strength here to be met with weakness, perhaps somewhere in this zone. Up ahead could be today, could be tomorrow. Again, keep an eye on the previous week's midpoint as a level to test and perhaps ricochet off of as this thing continues to find weakness up ahead. If we take a look here at the NQ right now up 1.2% at the moment. This one also has found a recent high and has rotated downward off that high over the last week and a half or so, and again has broken back below a key zone here, that 12,300 level, 12,250, 12,300, that zone. And if price comes back into that area from below, it could be an opportunity for bears to defend it and return price back toward 11.5 to 11.6. So we could be looking at a further continuation to the downside, especially if price cannot push back above the previous week's mid or hold back above that level. So that level's coming up here pretty soon, about 12,165 or so, about 40.20 in the ES. Watch the previous week's mids closely. Taking a look here at crude oil, this one's down about 1/3 of 1% right now. You're looking here at this chart, and again, right near the center of this overall range, we have the extreme at 82 to 83, the other extreme back at 72, and we're kind of building out within this larger trading range at the moment. We've had a little bit of a downswing here and a bounce. Again, this market has been very good about moving at the extremes of the ranges, but has been a little bit choppy here near the midpoint of the range. So again, with this little bounce here, is price going to make a move for the edge, or do we stay chopping around? We'll continue to watch crude oil here as it develops, but this larger trading range is building energy for a major move to come. The fact that we have a bit of a rounded behavior on this range, and the range has developed in a clean lower market structure fashion, that would suggest perhaps there is a downward rotation to come. So at some point we're going to see expansion from this range, and when we do, it could be a very big move of 10 to 15 points or more. All right, let's take a look here at gold futures. Gold up about 1/4%, has continued to find weakness, has not found a strong low at all. It has already auctioned through the previous year's close price of 1830 and is back below that zone. Again, after the strong high back on the second trading day of February, this market has not been able to find any semblance of a low. One time there was an intraday low here when it bounced off of the break-even point for the year, but that was not a strong low by any means. So right now, very clear downward price discovery at the moment. It's now given up the 1830 level after giving up levels quite a bit higher. We could be looking at a return back towards 1740 up ahead. So this one's still finding new lows until we get a very strong rejection. All right, let's take a look lastly at the YM. The YM right now holding at the lower edge of its larger range. You can see right here, big time compression here that has developed over the last several months. We've gotten a breakdown from the middle portion of that range, which got us right to the edge. And now again, early strength to begin the week here. early strength, morning strength could be seen as an opportunity for bears to defend for a swing rotation back down. If this thing starts to break back below 32,700, things could open up quite a bit to the downside here, as we could be looking at a move back across the range to 31K, and then perhaps even all the way across to the previous low here at 28,600. So again, lots of energy in this range. Starting the week with a little bit of strength here. Keep an eye on the previous week's midpoint. That's going to be right at about the 33, what is that, 33,260. Any pullback toward that zone could be seen as a selling opportunity for another round of weakness ahead. All right, that is it for now. We'll see how this develops heading into the new week of trading. Good luck, trade well, and I'll see you in the trading room. Take care.